Hi everyone, it's Jay from Mitosu Crafts. We're an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrators based in the UK. So if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands, you'll be able to purchase current Stampin' Up! Products from our online shop at mitosocrafts.com. So today I am video hopping with the Global Stampin' Video Hop, and our theme this month is Spring Florals. I decided to create this card with the Breathtaking Bouquet with the faux black technique and highlighting a couple or a few of the flowers in there. So just block coloring those with Stampin' blends. I'll be showing you how to recreate something like this today. So you will need the Breathtaking Bouquet from the mini catalog, Label Me Bold stamp set. I've used, what did I use? Hello. From there, again, from the mini catalog. Well-written dies. And some Versamark. The Shimmer Black Stampin' Emboss powder. You will need a selection of Stampin' Blends markers. And for this project, I'll be using Dark Soft Seafoam, Dark Granny Apple Green, Dark Flirty Flamingo, Light Mango Melody, Light Highland Heather, and the basic black combo, so that's in light and dark, as well as my trusty Stampin' Chalk marker to create the highlights and splatter effect. The cards that you will need are basic black and whisper white. So the basic black measures 21 centimeters by 14.5, and that's folded and scored at 10.5 centimeters. So just burnish that. And for US, that'll be 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half at 4.25. So you'll get a normal card base. For the matte, so the smaller, no, for the layer, which is the smaller to go on top, that is 9 centimeters by 13 centimeters, or 3 5/8 of an inch by 4 7/8 of an inch. The matte is 0.3 centimeters bigger than the layer, or 1/8 of an inch bigger. So that will be 9.3 by 13.3 centimeters, or 3 3/3 by 5 inch. So that will just show a slight border, like so. Okay. So let's get started. So Breathtaking Bouquet, I will be heat embossing with the Shimmer Black. And I'll keep it on there. We have put in the backing, but it's just easier to put in there. Use your Versamark. And just cover that. So the layer, just double check. Yeah. The layer I will prepare with the embossing body. And just cover that again. Just so any excess moisture or oil from my hands won't pick up any of the embossing powder when I sprinkle it on. So that's the measurement. I've written it down. Right. And I'm just gonna place this down centrally. And there. You can either use a block to press that down, or I tend to use another piece of paper so then I won't pick up any of the Versamark ink on my fingers and transfer that onto the project afterwards. Like so. And just be careful when you pick it up. There you go. You can't really see it, but it is there. Ooh. Right, once that is done, I'm just gonna chamois it up just to clean it. So the chamois is really handy tool for cleaning your stamps and for going away on kind of like holiday as well. So because you don't need your mist and everything else, the scrub even. Okay, so that is done. I will, so the what's embossing powder. Maybe get a bigger piece of paper because I'm trying to be really careful. There you go, and I'm just gonna heat that up with the heat tool. Right, I believe that is it. So that's done. We will start with the basic black. So what you could do is you could use the light to go through the big flowers and then the dark for the rest or the background. For this one, I actually use it in the petals as well, but that does take time, so you could always just highlight the bigger flowers, so that will be much quicker. So we'll do that today. So I'm using the brush tip for bigger and faster coverage, and you will just go through each petals. You can go through the over on top of the embossed lines as well, and it won't make a difference with the glitter that's on the actual embossing powder. It still creates that shimmer, but do not add a lot of pressure on it because it might ruin your brush tip. And now for some highlights. Just follow the outline of the flower, and wherever you feel needs the highlight is always a good tip. If you don't obviously if you wanna omit this side or this step, you can do, but I just like using the chalk marker. And then you can use the chalk marker to add some dots. So you can do the tip, or you can do it on the side to create bigger dots. So like so. Or you can splatter white chalk marker, but that's always quite random, and sometimes I prefer creating my own for more universal, for more controlled, shall I say, controlled areas, and what is more pleasing to my eye, because obviously everyone's got different taste and ideas. So I'm just going to create those. So I've got of Whisper White, Memento, and Hello from Label Me Bold. Wait for that to dry before you use the soft seafoam. And I've gone ahead and taken and I've die cut the word U from Well Written Dies in basic black. And you can either stick that down on a soft seafoam cardstock and then cut it around, or you can do it on Whisper White. So we'll do that, and I do have a tip for you. So if you just do a few dots, and if you use your dark soft seafoam bullet tip and then go around and outline. So if you go around and outline the edges, you'll have a guideline of where to cut. So if you're unsure of how to fussy cut it, you can do it this way, and it's just easier to have sometimes to know where to cut. So you can make it bigger if you want, so then you're not having to cut quite close. Right, so let's construct the card. I think that's fine. Oh, missed a bit. So check, make sure that you haven't missed any bits. And what I tend to do is turn it over as well. So make sure you check the links below for the current Stampin' products available from our online shop. Also, the next video for the Global Stampin' Video Hub will be down below as well. Check out the other design teams inspiration with the spring floral theme. I'm sure they have some fabulous ideas for you to try and recreate for your own card making and paper craft. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all our channels as well. It'll really help us out, and so you won't miss any future videos as well. So the Global Stampin' Video Hub will be every 4th Friday of the month. There we go. And finally, we have the basic pearl jewels, dark granny apple green, and just add colors. So this is my original card I created, and this is changing it up slightly, obviously just changing those colors, but I thought I'll do 2 separate versions. There you go. Thanks again for joining me. Until next time, bye!